Okay, let's talk about this. Looks like there's going to be a new Willy Wonka movie in the process, like a prequel. And it's basically I heard what it's about. It's about a young Willy Wonka, like starting out and basically working his way up to getting a chocolate factory, and probably the origin stories of the Oompa Loompas as well. I don't think it's going to necessarily coincide with the Johnny Depp one or even the Gene Wilder one. I think it's going to be one of those on its own. So it's probably not going to. I'm assuming it's not going to exist in the new universe. And then they're going to have a young actor play a young Willy Wonka. Well, the first person I thought to mind was Tom Holland. Tom Holland would probably make a great young Willy Wonka. And that's just my opinion. Now, would the movie work good on its own? I don't know. I honestly would think it's really cool if they came out with a backstory to Willy Wonka. I mean, no one has really thought of that before. If it was going to be done, it has to be done right. Not just, rushed. They would have to, put a lot of thought and effort into this. So, I would be curious to see, what people, how they would make the story work. How Willy Wonka started out, how was his childhood like? How did he get the chocolate factory? Because a lot of those questions really weren't answered in the original Willy Wonka. In the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, though, they kind of did that. They kind of showed his backstory of his dad, who wanted to be, his dad who was a dentist, and he hated the sight of chocolate and made him refrain from all candy. And they kind of got a little backstory on that, but I really didn't see how he got the chocolate factory and everything. I'm actually really curious about this. So there'll be a lot of haters out there saying, oh, you're disrespecting Gene Wilder. No, it's I would like to see a continuation of a prequel. I mean, they're not making fun of him. No, it's just a prequel and seeing how Willy Wonka started out. But yes, I do think that the perfect person to play a young Willy Wonka would be Tom Holland. Tom Holland is a phenomenal actor. He was in Spider-Man and Far From Home, all the recent Spider-Man movies. I don't think I can think of anybody else except for maybe the kid from 13 Reasons Why, the main character. I forget his name. But he might be a good one too. But I mean, Tom Holland would be my number one pick. And now for the Oompa Loompas, I wonder if they would go back to them being orange, or kind of do what they did before and have, in the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, just have one guy playing all the roles. I don't think that route was pretty good. I was kind of disappointed in the fact that there was only one guy playing the Oompa Loompas instead of multiple Oompa Loompas. And I wonder if they would bring back the orange face paint. That was really cool. Honestly, I think this would be a good idea. And if it bombs, then it bombs. A lot of people were kind of frantic on the skeptic on the Jumanji idea of a sequel to a sequel without Robin Williams, because Robin Williams passed away, and they were going to make a Jumanji movie, well, obviously without him, and it actually turned out to be really good. And they're coming out with another one too. There's gonna be two more so the Jumanji, then Welcome to the Jungle. Yeah, so those movies are really good overall. I mean, not every movie is going to be good, remade, or a prequel, a sequel to. But yeah, the sequel to Jumanji was actually really good, so they did that one right. So if they do Willy Wonka right, this can work out. It really will. What do you guys think? You guys think the Willy Wonka prequel would be a good idea or a bad idea? It just all depends on how the movie pans out. Because you can't judge it right away. It just depends on how it pans out. A good storyline, a good person playing him, it'll all work out. Yeah, they can't rush it. Just have to put it into a good story. And in 2023, they got to have something good by then. So hopefully it all turns out for the best. All right, so what are your thoughts and opinions on the Willy Wonka prequel? And let me know in the comments down below. And stay tuned for another episode of Orange Glad You Don't Know Me, where random things are constantly randomly happening. Signing off.